And our lunch was a neat celery soup, and I thought it was egg salad sandwich, and I found out it was a duck egg. Well, I never ate a duck egg before in my life. I don't know what to think about that. And rhubarb pie, oh God, my Ralphie's very favorite. We had so much fun with the dogs that, well, we stayed longer than we should have, I'm sure. Then we stopped in Adair, and we saw the thatched houses and the Trinity Church that started in 1230, and the cemetery. And of course we shop and we shop and we shop. Back to Ennis and the Temple Gate Hotel. And what an excitement we had in the hotel. We spent an evening, Sandy and I spent an evening with the manager in our pajamas. Of course, he had his clothes on now. He had his black suit and his size 13 shoes. Sandy washed clothes in the bathroom sink and then couldn't get the water to go down the drain. We tried and tried to open it, but it was stuck. And we tried to get the door under the sink open because then we could jiggle the thing. But we had no screwdriver, anything similar. Sandy had a Boy Scout knife, but it was no go. We couldn't do it. So I called the desk and they said, we will send someone during the evening. And a few minutes later, here comes the manager in his suit, and we are in the pajamas, and he is carrying a plunger. It's not the toilet, you know, it's the sink. Well, I had to go to bed and laugh under the pillows, and Sandy kept coming in saying, he's still plunging, which only made me hysterical, and she was wiping tears from her eyes. So I said, oh, I got to go. Come on. I went in there and I sat on the tub to tell him what to do. I said, you have to open the door and jiggle that little thing. So he leaves. He leaves to get a screwdriver. He comes back and I said, I'm sorry we're in our pajamas and you in a suit. And he said, you should have seen me an hour ago. I was cutting the lawn. And we're laughing. And finally he opens the door under the sink. He jiggles that little thing, and all the water comes down. And we're laughing like loony birds. So that is fixed. And now Sandy is going to take a shower. And God only knows what will happen now. Who has more fun than people? You know, we had met the manager before because we couldn't get in the room, and he came and helped us, and we all laughed. And we had no remote, and he said he would get one for us. Well, that didn't come about, but we laughed about it. And then we saw him at breakfast. And I said, Sandy, I'll bet he is checking the book to see when we leave. Hoping it's right now. Well, we went to Limerick City to follow the route of the book Angela's Ashes and see the Church of the Redemptor, where Angela would beg for the alms while himself was at the South Pub, just drinking up the gold. We went to the South Pub, and it is the same as it was years ago. And they are doing a good business with people coming to see where the dad was having the pints. And at the church, we did a lot of singing. Maura's Catholic, and so am I, and we were singing out loud. Others had books and didn't know, but, you know, it was more like a cathedral. It was so large, and they were having a novena, and it was packed with all these white-haired people, no young people. And at the end of each row of seats, there's a little basket sitting ready for your gift. It was a lovely sing before the novena. And then the novena ran all day. Isn't that something?